Hello and welcome to InSight. I'm Wendy Brokaw.
And I'm Mary Louise Van Atta.
Our two guests today are Margie Lowe with Early Learning Hub, Inc. Thank you for joining us today. And Samantha Miley, who is the Salem-Keizer School District Grant Coordinator. Well, for any child going to school, going back to school is great, but what about that very first day of school ever, kindergarten?
That's such a big deal. I was the mom, well, I am the mom of two boys, and I remember sending them both to kindergarten for the first time. It's kind of, it's scary, and you hope that they're ready.
It's different, isn't it? It's not just the first expectation we all had when we sent our children to kindergarten, is it?
Which was 3 hours of free time. I think that was
playing, getting along,
Well, there are many important skills that children develop while they're in kindergarten, but there's many things that we as parents can do to help our children be ready for those skill-building exercises, things that are going to happen in that classroom environment.
What's changing?
Well, one thing that's really changing a lot this year in Salem-Keizer is we're going to full-day kindergarten. So instead of it being just 2.5 hours of instruction, children are going to have a lot more opportunity to learn together and with professional instruction. And so that's going to be an exciting adventure for children. But the other thing that's changing across the state is what we hope that children entering kindergarten will be able to know and do at the very beginning. And there are really a lot of wonderful ways in which families can help their children prepare for that in a very relaxed way. But we see it as a journey where a parent is the child's first teacher and their most important teacher.
So now it's, as we've all talked about before, it's much more is expected of a child in order to be considered kindergarten ready now in Oregon. What about that?
There are several different subjects that the Oregon Kindergarten Assessment assesses for, one of which is letters and numbers, and what were some of the other ones?
Also, there's a review that's done in terms of the child's ability to work well in a group setting. So how well do they play with others? Are they able to follow multi-step instructions? Are they able to pay attention in things like circle time? Those are what we call the approaches to learning, important group skills so that the attention can be on the learning process instead of on a lot of behavior issues in the classroom.
Now, you said they're assessed when they come in. Is that what happens?
Yes, in the very beginning weeks, kindergarten classes don't start at the same time as the rest of the classes.
Oh, right.
And that's where parents, along with their child, are coming to school, and they're having a meeting with the kindergarten teacher. And the kindergarten teacher is using that opportunity to just learn how many letters a child can recognize, both in terms of the letter name and the letter sound. And if the child is Spanish speaking as well as English, they'll be assessed also for their Spanish letter name recognition. And
is it okay if they can only do it in Spanish?
Oh, absolutely. So this is just to establish what does the child know in order to help the teacher prepare for being able to instruct the child from the place where they're at. In addition to that, it helps us better understand what are the things we need to be doing with our community to help families be aware of that and build those skills even before kindergarten starts. Because what we know now in terms of early brain development is our brains absorb material at the fastest rate between the ages of 0 and 5.
That is a big learning
Give
curve.
us an idea of how kids can learn at home with their parents, just in an easy way, because it's playing. You say kids learn best through play.
A really great strategy is to be reading with your child, and even if it's showing pictures and having a conversation about the pictures, that's a really easy way to build those skills. Counting everyday objects, their snacks at home, counting each piece of their favorite snack is just an easy, natural way to just practice those skills every day.
Mary Louise, with Samantha's help, we created a little short video both in English and in Spanish.
Oh, fun.
And I want to show the English language one because the two families who helped this were so much fun, and they do show us what fun it is to learn and play together. Why don't we take a look at that video?
Let's.
3, 4.
Hi, I'm Sophia Durst, Early Learning Coordinator for the Salem-Keizer School District. Is your child headed for kindergarten? That's exciting. As a parent, you want your child to enjoy school and be ready to learn. Best of all, you already have the tools your child needs. It's as easy as reading with your child. Reading aloud is widely recognized as the single most important activity leading to language development. Among other things, reading aloud builds word-sound awareness in children, an important predictor of reading success.
And this color
Okay.
in English?
Brown.
There it is. Is the elephant bigger or is the mouse bigger? Which one's bigger?
Elephant.
High five. You got it. Good job.
5, 6.
Or practice counting with your child's favorite snack. Counting is also an important part of early mathematics and a skill needed in our daily lives.
How many? Can you count them?
Even playtime is a chance to talk about colors and numbers. Play is fun for children. Play is the way children learn. Through play, children learn about themselves, their environment, people, and the world around them. As they play, children learn to solve problems and get along with others. They enhance their creativity and develop leadership skills and healthy personalities. Play develops skills children need to learn to read and write. Play in early childhood is the best foundation for success in school. Most of all, learning is fun. Teaching is natural, and you are right there celebrating each success.
Good job. High five.
For more tips on how to get your child ready for kindergarten, go to our Salem-Keizer School website and click on the Parent tab. We can't wait to meet your child.
That was awesome. That was
so
fun.
cute.
I bet there's a lot of people who are watching our show today who would say, you know, I want to be one of those moms or dads that gets our kids really ready for kindergarten. How can they get in touch with you if they want to find your organization?
And this wonderful program called
some of the new
Vroom.
programs?
So there's two ways. One, the Early Learning Hub has a website, which is truly earlylearninghub.org, so very easy to find. And that contains a number of tips on things that families can do. In addition to that, we also have this Vroom application. And so you can go to both Android and iPhone applications to the App Store and click on Vroom. You'll find a kind of a connected double circle icon that represents that's in a bright orange. And that's where you can download the app. Or you can go to their website. Again, it's Vroom, V-R-O-O-M, just like Vroom taking off.
Vroom taking
Well, that's
off.
great. Well, speaking of that, I wish you could stay and you didn't have to take off, but I think this is just about our time for today.
Why wasn't this around when we were in kindergarten?
I don't know.
We'd
we'd be moving a lot faster now, that's for sure.
I love it though. I love it because learning is a joy, and lifelong learning is something that you're really after. And this seems to be really the way you're able to achieve it.
Thank you
Love it.
so much for joining us
Thank
on our
you.
show today.